Setting up the ads on Facebook or TikTok Ad Manager isn't the issue. The issue is creating the ads themselves. The content is what people are actually going to see, and that's what's going to drive traffic to your site. Most people gatekeep all this information because they don't want to give you anything for free. They want you to pay for their course first, and then you can learn how to do this. But for me, I don't really care about the money. I just want to provide as much value as I possibly can. So I'm going to be giving everything away for free in this video, and I'm not going to be holding anything back. So just to give a little background about myself, my name is Nathaniel Wakefield and I help clothing brands scale using paid ads on both Facebook and TikTok. Here's some numbers. I'm going to throw some up on the screen right now so you guys know I'm not a fraud and I'm actually practicing what I preach. So now you guys know I'm legit. Let's get straight into the details. So now we're over here on the Miro board. I'm going to be breaking down everything, giving you all the tips that I've created over the past couple of years. I've been making ads for TikTok and Instagram. So this is for these tips right here for TikTok specifically. So or just reels in general, any sort of video. I'm not including photo tips in this side of the video, but I will do some later on. But yeah, so you want to make sure you're using captions and emojis. You want to make sure you're using TikTok style text. Sorry, you want to make sure it's either in the center or above the centerfold of the video, so it's something that someone's gonna focus on. Don't make the video's quality too professional. You don't want it to be like a very clear that it's an ad, because when someone knows it's an ad, they're gonna swipe straight away instead of actually hearing it out. But if it looks like a video that's already meant to be on the algorithm, they're more likely to continue watching. Um, and yeah, don't make the quality horrendous. Don't film on the iPhone 4. Make sure the lighting is good and make sure the video looks like it actually belongs on TikTok and a video that someone would regularly see when they're scrolling. Um, yeah, you can also add a voice overlay. So that could be an AI voiceover. It could be you speaking, someone else speaking, or you could add music. Just make sure you're having some sort of audio in the video. Definitely, if you're cutting up clips, you want to limit the clips to 5 seconds max. You don't want one clip to go on for like 20 seconds because no one has the attention span anymore to continue to watch that. They're gonna get bored of the video and they're gonna swipe straight away. And make sure you're gonna show your product within the first 3 seconds of the video to increase conversions, so someone knows like the video is going to be about your product and it's not going to be something that just thrown in there randomly. So the framework that you can use 1 to 2 call to actions in the video. So here's an example. You could do a hook at the start of the video. You can explain a bit about the product, then you can put a call to action saying, oh, come buy the product, come shop now, or point out that there's a deal on or something like that. um, and then you want to explain the video again, and then you could do another call to action, or you could just end it here with the first call to action and end the video right there. But you do want to end on a call to action, and as I said before, make sure you show the product in the first 3 seconds of the video. Then you can do a photo slash video overlay. Let's say you mention something, you mention your product when your product isn't actually showing on the screen. You can throw up a picture of it. Let's say you mention someone who has been in your shorts, like some influencer, throw up a picture of them or a video, something. Especially if you're storytelling, because it's going to improve your retention rate, because people have a very very low retention rate at the moment. So throwing in things that keep the viewer active and keep them engaged in the video is going to really increase your retention rate. So yeah, keep your text limited to bullet points or really short actions, like really short sentences, because no one wants to read that much anymore unless it's subtitles. Really keep your text as short as possible. And as I said before, use a lot of emojis. So make sure the video is vertical also. Not that many videos on TikTok are in horizontal format. You are starting to see more of them. So if it's like a cinematic video, you can definitely do that. But in general, keep it as a vertical video. So you don't want any long pauses in your video. You want to make sure you don't have any pause for over 2 seconds. Um, even 1 second pause is long, to be honest. And yeah, if there's no audio in the video, if it's just purely products and then you can add a sound on it, I would limit that video to like 15 seconds, maybe 20 seconds absolute max. And if you're using a voiceover, you can make the video like 30 to 50 seconds, because obviously if there's more going on in the video, someone's going to be able to watch it for longer. So yeah, those are just some key tips I have for making videos on TikTok. Here's some other tips on content creation. So you want to look at current trends, look what's working well on TikTok or Instagram at the moment, and you want to find competitors that are in your own niche so that their audience is going to be similar to yours, and you can see what works for them and see if it's also going to work for you. But one thing that's very important is you don't want to copy the ads one to one. Don't just straight up copy the entire video. Make sure you add your own spin to it, make it different in some way, because no one wants to keep seeing the same video by different brands. TikTok are very good at seeing unoriginal content, so if they can tell if you copied someone, and it's going to perform worse. So make sure that you are being unique with your content. um and yeah, when it comes to running ads, you want to run ads on the best performing organic creatives. Don't just run ads on anything. But if a video does perform well organically, then you can go and run some ads on that. So you can do competitive research, as I said. look at your competitors in your niche and see what they're doing. And also, you can use Facebook and TikTok library. You can look at the ad library, and it shows you all the videos that are performing well, and it shows you all the analytics, the click-through rate, the cost per purchase, everything like that. And you can see the ROAS that they're working at also, which is really good to see what videos are working at the moment. And you want to appeal to the audience's emotions. Let them know why your product is going to make your audience's life better. You want to test multiple hooks until you find a few that are working consistently. And if you have very good shipping times, you want to make that known in the video, because most clothing brands have horrendous shipping times. So if you have really good shipping times, someone's going to be like, oh, I can get this next week instead of waiting 2 months for someone to ship out my hoodie. So if you have good shipping, definitely make that known. And yeah, you want to just keep making small changes to your ad until you find out what's wrong with it. If a video isn't performing well, make small changes. And when you make a change and that change actually works, you know that that's something that is very important. So I would definitely note down what you change and then note down what works. Because there's always something that you can do to make an ad better. You're never going to have a 10 out of 10 ad. There's always going to be something in the video that you can improve. And just adjust one aspect of the video at a time so you don't get confused. Because if you change two aspects at once, how do you know which aspect actually affected the video the most? You want to test one at a time so you can actually see what makes the biggest difference. And another thing when it comes to ads, you can get influencers to make UGC content. Now that's really important for building social proof. And also, if someone sees an influencer that they already know, let's say they follow them, they see them in your brand, they're more likely going to buy from you because they already seen that person that's familiar to them in your clothing. When it comes to Instagram, just take simple photos on iPhone. You can get some professional photos done as well on a white background. You can obviously do modeling shoots. Those perform very well as well. But if you're just starting off with your brand, you can make good content on your iPhone for Instagram and TikTok ads. You don't need to go and rent out a studio in order to get good content, in order to make good creatives for your ads. If you have any other questions about it, DM me on Instagram, nathaniel.biz. I'll leave my Instagram link down below as well. So you can send me a message if you have any questions when it comes to running ads for your clothing brand. I'll be happy to help.